Hi friends, welcome to Srisai IT Hub. In this video of Core Java Programming, we are going to discuss the following topic: multiple inheritance in Java using interfaces concept. And this concept is related to types of inheritance. So first of all, let us start with types of inheritance. So types of inheritance depending upon number of base classes and number of subclasses. We have 5 types of inheritance in Java. First one, single inheritance, single base class giving derivation to single subclass. Second one, multi-level inheritance. It is an extension to the single inheritance in which subclass acts as a base class for next derivation. Third one, hierarchical inheritance. Here, single base class gives derivation to multiple subclasses. Fourth one, hybrid inheritance, which is a combination of two or more single multi-level hierarchical inheritance. And the fifth type is multiple inheritance. So multiple inheritance is not possible with classes, but it is possible with interfaces concept. So first of all, let us try to understand what is multiple inheritance. Okay, so it means two or more base classes giving derivation to single subclass. Two or more base classes giving derivation to single subclass. Example, so let us say that you have class A, class B. Okay, so these two classes will be giving derivation to single subclass. Okay, right? So that single subclass will be class C. Okay, so two or more base classes giving derivation to single subclass. So class A, class B giving derivation to class C. So class C we have to write extends A comma B, but this is not possible in Java. Two or more base classes giving derivation to single subclass. So why this is not possible? This is the important point. So in special case of hybrid inheritance, that is multi-path inheritance. Okay, so multi-path inheritance. So this multi-path inheritance is a combination of, okay, first it is a combination of hierarchical plus followed by multiple inheritance. So in the special case of hybrid inheritance, which is multi-path inheritance, and technically it is a combination of hierarchical inheritance at top and followed by multiple inheritance at bottom. Okay, now in this hybrid inheritance, which is multipath inheritance, combination of hierarchical at top and multiple inheritance at bottom, okay, we get ambiguity problems. Okay, so ambiguity problems means, okay, so what does it means? Okay, so ambiguity means confusions in subclasses. So confusion in subclass. So what happens in this multipath inheritance. Okay, so here in multipath inheritance, multiple properties of base classes are inherited to subclasses multiple times. So multiple times in multiple paths. So this is the problem which happens in multipath inheritance. Properties means data members of base classes are inherited to subclasses multiple times in multiple paths. So due to this problem, multiple inheritance with classes is not possible in Java, but it is possible through interfaces. Okay. So however, it is possible with interfaces concept. Okay, so in interfaces concept, here we don't get ambiguity problems. Okay, right, so let us take one small example for this. Now let us say that we have interface A, okay, followed by interface B. Okay, so these two interfaces, right, giving derivation to single subclass. Okay, something like class C implements A comma B. So this concept is possible with interfaces as base classes. Okay, so whenever you want to inherit interface, implements is the keyword used. Okay, so note implements is the keyword used to perform inheritance with interfaces. So with interfaces, if you want to perform inheritance, then we have to go for implements keyword. Okay, right. And what is interface? Okay, so interface is a pure incomplete class. Okay, it is a pure incomplete class, or it is a pure abstract class. Okay, so pure abstract class means all the methods in interface are incomplete methods. They are incomplete methods or abstract methods. Abstract methods or incomplete methods both are same. Okay, and whenever we inherit an interface, such method should be redefined in the subclass. Okay, so whenever we inherit interface, its abstract methods should be redefined in subclasses. Okay, so this is what is a small technical thing which is supposed to be followed with inheritance of interfaces with subclasses. So let us try to implement this multiple inheritance using interface A, interface B, class C implements A comma B. Okay, right. So multiple inheritance example 1 is our main class name and program name. So program to demo multiple inheritance. So just copy this, take a new page, and first write the comments. Multiple inheritance. Right. So first we'll take interface A. So in interface A, we'll directly take abstract method void m1. So abstract keyword is not compulsory and it is a public method in interface. We are not taking any data members here. Okay, we'll take two data members which are public static final data members by default. So int x is equals to 10, and we'll take one more variable y is equals to 20 by default. Okay, default values. So similarly we'll take one more interface, interface B. So in interface B, we'll take two data members, P, something like 11 and 22 for Q. And we'll take M2 method, which is incomplete method or abstract method. Right, so let us take the subclass for this interface, class C implements A comma B. Okay, and in class C, okay, we'll take two more data members, int something like R S, and then we'll take void M1, okay, M3 method of the subclass. So inside this M3 method, we are going to display the values of, okay, RS. So take system dot out dot println. So here we'll write subclass C, okay, and we'll display the values of RS. So R value plus R, and then we'll take S value plus S. Right, RS value will be displayed here, and then we'll redefine M1 method, M2 method, which are inherited from interface A, interface B to class C, subclass C. So abstract method should be redefined from interface as public method only. So public void M1, okay, right. So inside M1, we will print the values of, okay, interface A, okay. So interface A, X value and then Y value. So plus X plus Y, okay, right. So similarly, we'll redefine M2 method also. So M2 method. So here we'll write interface A M1 method, okay, redefine. It is redefined. So similarly, interface B M2 method redefined. And here we'll display the values of P and Q. So P plus P and then Q plus Q. Right. So this is our multiple inheritance. So interface is a pure abstract class, pure incomplete class with incomplete methods M1. Interface B is also pure abstract class with incomplete method M2. So class C implements A comma B, its own members R, S, M3. In M3 we are displaying the values of R and S, and then we are redefining M1 method and displaying X and Y, and M2 method and displaying P and Q. Right, so let us write the main class. Okay, so multiple inheritance example 1. So program execution starts with main method, public static void main string of args. Right, so let us save this program in our working directory. Save it as multiple inheritance example 1 dot java. Right, so subclass is more powerful than base classes. Anyhow, we can't create an object of interfaces, so directly create an object of C. Obj is equals to new C, and then obj dot in C we have rs. So r is equals to, we'll take something like 100. Obj dot s is equals to 200. Okay, so rs are data members of class C, and then we'll call M1 method, M2 method, and its own method M3. It will display all the values from interfaces, redefined methods, and its own members. So obj dot will take it as M1, Next, obj dot m2, and then obj dot m3. Right. So save this, open the command prompt, go to your working directory and compile the program multiple inheritance. Okay. Example 1. Okay. Multiple inheritance. So Java C multiple inheritance example 1.java. Compile it, no error, and run it. Okay. So interface A, M1 method redefined in subclass C and displaying the values of X and Y. Interface B, M2 method is redefined in subclass C and displaying the values of P and Q. And finally, subclass class C own method M3 and displaying the values of R and S. So this is how we are supposed to work with interfaces in multiple inheritance. Right. So one small important note point. Okay. So for multiple inheritance, okay, it is not compulsory to have multiple interfaces as base class. Okay. So it is not compulsory to have multiple interfaces as base classes. Okay. So here we can also have one base class, okay, which is a complete class or abstract class, and we can have more, okay, one or more interfaces. Okay, right. So example, it is something like this. You can take class A and then interface B. Right. So from class A interface B, we can get class C extends A implements B. And in class C, we have to redefine all the abstract methods of base classes and then create the object of class C to access data members and methods. So this is also one more example for interfaces. Class A, multiple inheritance using interfaces. Class A, interface B, and getting a subclass C extends A, implements B. So this is how we are supposed to work with multiple inheritance in Java using the concept of interfaces. Thank you for watching this video. Do like and share this video and also subscribe to the YouTube channel Sri Sai IT Hub. Have a nice day.